I know, I am running very, very late today, guys. Also, hi, Lyrico. It's good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. As you can see, I am currently being very, very lazy in El Scaro. And we have got to go hunt down a boss to do leveling today, so I am currently trying to get that all pulled together at the moment, and I also need to go get my local food buffs by robbing the poor people of Toram Online and stealing all of their leftover food from their fridge. Yes. Also, I don't know why I had the game music playing over that. My bad. Oh my goodness, gosh. I am a hot mess with trying to juggle all these settings. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like I need like 30 minutes for like a pre-stream checkup on all my stuff to make sure everything is up and running properly. Like, it's actually kind of insane, just a little bit. Also, I really need to go, like, emote hunting one day. I really want to go do some emote hunting. Also, I'm not gonna lie, we're a little overdue for doing our giveaway. We might do that next week, by the way. Also, thank you, Lyrico, thank you. Hopefully today is not full of pain and suffering. I want to have some good boss fights today and get some good leveling in on our Bowtana. Especially considering we're almost level 252. But I know I'm late today, so let's go ahead and get that start screen up and running. How on Byxis, everyone? Good morning and good afternoon. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, it is Friday. We have successfully made it to the end of the week. I know for some of y'all, you're already enjoying your sweet, sweet Saturday. Sadly for me, I'll be going back to work tomorrow for 4 days, and then I'll be back off on my 3-day vacation. As always, you know how it is for me. I work right through the weekend, don't get any rest. I down that coffee and I'm hitting the street running on both soles of my feet, burning that rubber. And honestly, I swear it feels like I am in a never-ending rat race. Also, good morning, Clavis. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, good morning. Ohio gozaimasu. Hello, Leia. Don't look like that. Okay, don't look like that. Listen, Leia, you gotta cheer up, okay? You have gotta cheer up, alright? Go get your coffee, okay? You have time. I started late. We have plenty of time. Go get your coffee. Also, Moss, how's it been, brother? Haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Oh my goodness. Also, to answer Lyrico's question on what exactly this is, by the way, Zeno, thank you so much. I am honestly looking forward to the 1K on the channel. It has been a long time coming, and I hope to do you guys proud going forward. But to kind of answer Lyrico's question on what exactly we are playing today, for a lot of people that are new to my channel and don't really know what my main thing is, especially since I do like a large variety of games, I try to keep it to like one game per week, but my main category of streaming is Toram Online, which is a very unique MMO RPG that is based from back in 2015 and is made by a mobile app developer that is centered over in Japan, called Asabimo, and they specialize in making really small apps and games that have really cool mechanics and stuff in them. And I'm not gonna lie, some of their titles are a little hit or miss. Not gonna lie, they're not perfect. They could always use some more polish, but honestly, the one that they've had the most success with is Toram Online. And the best way I can describe this game is, honestly, man, what is the best way to describe this game? Honestly, I feel like you just have to experience it for yourself, but I feel like the best way to sell the game to you and just to kind of get you up to speed on what the game is about is essentially imagine being in an MMO world where you have your standard classes. You have your rogue, the mage, the tank, the katana user, the gunner. Like, think about all that, but imagine if you weren't tied down by a class system. Imagine you had the freedom to truly create whatever your heart desired, as long as your build does damage. That is essentially what Toram Online is, and I will be getting into that today as we build our Bowtana. Essentially, I'm playing a long-range class that can go to short range, meaning it does trade off a lot of its good qualities and from both classes in exchange for having flexibility Now, normally, I am a Magic player. I really love Mage. It has been my bread and butter since the day I started this game, which was about 2 years ago. And honestly, I'm about going on 3 years. Yeah. You lost your #1 crown. Honestly, I still don't understand what the crown thing is on YouTube. I haven't even had a chance to look it up. Albion Online. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I tried Albion Online for like 1 day, and I stopped. I couldn't take it. Like, the only thing I wanted to do in Albion, because the game is like, oh, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever your heart's desire. Go out, explore, be a farmer, be a crafter. Go explore the wild frontier, do PvP. I really wanted to believe in that. And it took me the entire day of playing to figure out how to grow crops. I wanted to craft potions. That is what I wanted to do. I wanted to be like a mobile potion seller. Game would not let me do that. It was entirely pay to play for that aspect, unless you grinded an obscene amount of hours. Which is why I like Toram. Because with Toram, I can basically just play the game over time. I can come back to it whenever I want. I can pick it up whenever I want. And honestly, I like it. I like it. It's good progress. Yeah. It's telling to buy Super Chats, but you don't know how to push your money to PC. YouTube, what are you doing over there? Oi, 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 oi. No, 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 no. No spending money here. No, 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 no. We do not do the spending money thing here. Also, hi, Zeno. How's it going there, buddy? You want to join the party? Also, hello, Cyber. Okay, alright. What is YouTube doing? I need to investigate this. What the hell is it doing over here? Community moderation? What is this? What is this BS? Community leaderboards? What is this? Hold on, I'm pushing the question mark. Alright. Excuse me, I'm reading. What's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in live chat. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. You hear that, guys? Chatter PvP. May the best man win. How do you get on the leaderboard? You'll need to collect experience points, or XP. Wow, they really said that in the most, like, blatant way, boring way possible. Here's how you get them. Send live chat messages, send super chats, and super stickers. Wow, guys! Look at that! We got pay to win chatter experience on YouTube? What the heck? What is going on right here? Oh my gosh! Do not listen to this thing. Do not spend your money. You hear me? You hear me? I am literally telling you, don't you dare start spending your money on this. Oh my gosh. Alright, okay. What do you mean you're sorry about my Genshin account? Also, what Genshin account? I don't know what you're talking about. I would never own a Genshin account. I would never cheat on my viewers like that. Okay, I may have logged into it one time just to see why it's so bad, but that's whatever. It's capitalism. Don't you mean capitalism? Obviously, this is the work of Pakistan. Obviously. That is a joke, by the way. You can go look up Pipkin Pippa for more context, okay? I am not making a political statement. You can barely see the hand cam. Alright, tell you what, is this big enough for you? Hold on, what if I just drag this out and I just replace the game thing down here? Boom. Look at that. You can see my delicious, beautiful meat sausages that are attached to this weird appendage that comes out from my shoulder. Honestly, I don't know why we have this thing. Honestly, I just need a Neuralink hooked up to my brain. Whatever. Oh my gosh. Devo doesn't get any XP, so no for him. Oh my gosh, you need XP. Alright, anywho, let's go get our food buffs and let's go raid Leia's fridge before she manages to lock her land up. I'm coming for your leftovers, Leia. There we go. Leia wants the face reveal. Technically... So, about that... I may have sent it to her. And no one else gets the privilege. Sorry. She beat y'all to that. Also, hello, Takaka. How's it going? My Bowtana isn't max level yet? No, I have not been playing Toram at all lately. Enhance on the pinky finger. Alright, look at that. Is that fancy enough for you, Lyrico? Check out that destroyed nail. Look at that terrible habit I have of chewing on the ends of these little sausages. Yeah. Congrats on the marriage? No. No, 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 no. I am not married. No, 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 no. I am not married. Let's get that straight right now. I am not married. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Nail biting? Actually, it's not as bad as I used to. So, like, I chew this gum right here. It's like, I chew this for therapeutic reasons. Just to keep myself from nail biting. Because, like, it's a really bad habit of my ADHD and my stress. Yeah. I'm lying. I'm married to Zani. You can't prove that. You don't have the marriage papers at all. Yeah. Do I want some edible? Go to your room for plus 30 critical? Alright, hell yeah. Let's go get those edibles from Moss. Hell yeah, that's gonna hit different. My goodness. Also, Toram, what's up? How's it going, brother? How is the moving process going? Big shout out to Dodoko. He is currently fleeing the United States. I cannot honestly tell you why, for legal reasons, and because my life may or may not be in danger. There's totally not sniper scope on my head right now, but he is currently fleeing the States and is currently heading elsewhere in the world. Best of luck to you, brother. Yeah, best of luck to you. Alright, let's go invade Moss's land real quick. Moss, is your name, like, still Moss, in-game? By chance? I feel like I've accepted way too many friend requests lately. Let's see. Oh my gosh, look at Dodoko. Updated on 3-4, 2024. Oh my gosh. Check that out. There he is, Moss. There he goes. I did not forget your name. That is not why I'm asking. I'm just making sure it hasn't changed. And you know what? I went straight to your name, by the way. I went straight to your name. Flew to Argentina. No one bad has ever fled there in history. What am I looking at? What is going on here? Why are there cows here? There's so many cows. Oh my gosh. There's so many of them. I've wandered onto the milk farm. Oh my gosh. What is going on? Alright, let's get that tasty plus 30 crit rate. Nice. Man, I can't believe we found Cow Ranch. Can I milk these guys? No? No milking animation? Dang. Man, look at all those delicious hamburgers. 300,000 calories all gathered here in one location. Dadgum, I'm about to let my inner American out. Woo! Let's freaking go. Medium rare? Nah, we going rare today. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's get out of here. We have other food buffs to go get. Let's go to our favorite place to go to, which is 102-777. Let's go over here. Jesse, we need to milk. Bix, we need the milk. We can't tell you why we need the milk, but we need the milk to quench our thirst. It's like, alright. Calm down. Wait a minute. Okay, I was about to say, I was like, did I get the buff that I needed? And okay, I do have the buff that I need here. Alright, so I'm going 101010. And yes, I do have like 20 of these memorized. Or at least that's what it feels like. I just have 102-7777 memorized, and then along with a few of the others, and as well as some friend codes and stuff. And to kind of explain like what this is players can basically craft and level their own buffs in game that give you a bit of an edge in your character build. And honestly, it is very much needed for some builds to actually function. Which just really adds into a lot of the community in making sure that we all stay like working together and stuff. Which is very nice. I really enjoy it. I really like it. But I need to level my own code up, which I have been very lazy about doing, and I am very sorry for anyone that goes to my land thinking I have tasty food. I do not. I go to other people's places, I invite myself to dinner, and I eat everything that is there. Alright, anywho, I believe we are... So, okay, so we are leveling Bowtana today at level 251. We're about to cross the threshold over to 252. I do not have any skill points currently, and... Let's see, what is the plan? What is the plan? I'm not gonna lie, it's been a little bit since I logged in. I've been meaning to do a boss solo lately for the channel, but I just have not had the time. Yeah, exactly. Food buffs and player housing, essentially. And you can have up to 5 of these. 1 that is your own, 4 from others. If you do not have your own, then you only get 4. You know, the 400 mark of cooking food buff? My goodness, I feel like Devo has a secret, like, Excel spreadsheet for how he, like, keeps track of all of his activities from Limbus to, like, Toram Online. He's probably gonna deny it, but honestly, I swear it exists at this point. Odelion or Lolly Nina? Let's go Lolly Nina then. I don't really remember Odelion. Let's go Nina. Alright, so we are gonna go over to Nina, which should be, I wanna say... Ultimate Palace is what it should be, so we gotta go over here to Hora Diomeda. Don't worry, I may not log in but like once a week, maybe like 3 or 5 times on occasion, but I still know my way around the map, okay? As long as I know what boss I should be going to, then that's good enough for me. Actually, is it Nina? I mean, I'm very close to level cap. Hold on, I think I am getting some false information here. Is he the legendary player you heard of in your Blue Archive stream? No. Devo is, by the way. Devo Gator? Yes. You are essentially the Devo of Blue Archive, as chat has formally crowned you as, by the way. The game tells you how many times you cook the food buff. Oh, I see. Let's see. Odelion, Nina, or Wandering Wheel? I don't know these bosses. Wandering Wheel. Hold on. I'm going to look this up on Korin real quick. Hold on. Let me move over to Korin for just a second. I don't know why I typed in Korin instead of Google. Odelion, Toram Online. Because Nina's level should be way too low for leveling. What level? 251. We should definitely be in the end game. Yeah, this is 251. You are suggesting a level 146 boss. We need to go higher. We need to go like up to like maybe Finstern or something, or no, Farazan, yeah. Wandering Wheel's easy for Bo, just use slower stop. Mimugon? Yeah, I was about to say, it should be Mimugon or something like Farazan or something. So let's go to Irina's world. Yeah, I did not say 151, I said 251. Alright, so we're gonna go over to Toram world. I thought I was tripping for a second when I was thinking, I was like, that feels false, you know? Like, that definitely feels false, yeah. Alright, so if we are going to go to Mimugon, we need to go west of Draco Town. Trust me when I say this game will probably make a lot more sense once you actually, like, see us doing something. Let's go Trickster. Trickster will be really fun, and then I can also practice my iframes. Which we all love it when I practice my iframes, right? Because Byx doesn't know how to properly iframe, and therefore Byx goes flying every single time. I love just getting hit by like a random attack and I just go whee across the floor. Like a little Roomba. The little Roomba who could. Let's see. I believe Leia might join us once she has her coffee. So I'm going to hold out for Leia joining. You love tanks? I love tanks as well, especially World of Tanks. I really love playing World of Tanks. That is when World of Tanks actually enjoys my presence of playing the game, because I swear that game hates me sometimes. Every time I log into World of Tanks, they change the entire UI, and I hate it. Now they've, like, essentially changed how the whole tech tree functions. I can't even find the gosh darn thing in the menu anymore. floor friction turns off after we die. Exactly. Do the electric slide. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Now everybody. Oh my gosh. Alright, there's our wonderful Leia. I see you now. Hi, hi. You love tanks and MMOs, we do appreciate the vehicle. I actually don't play a tank. But I can sometimes operate as one. Because essentially the highest aggro is probably me once when I'm playing my mage. So typically the order of who dies goes like this: tank, me, party. Unless I die first, then it's tank, party, or party, tank. But I believe in our tanks. We have really good tanks. Devo here is a semi-tank, and he's insanely cracked. You're a proud main tank? Nice! I'm actually thinking about replaying the entire base game of Toram as a tank. Well, not really a tank, but essentially a sword and shield players, which is basically a semi-DPS of tank, but damage. You're a proud failure, Dodoko? No, don't say that. You do really good, Dodoko. I believe in you. Your gunner is amazing. I really wish I had a gunner as good as yours. Instead, I have pew pew slash and dodge with my Bowtana here. Dun, 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 dun. Why is this music just give me a strange sense of foreboding? I'm going the right way, right? I am not going the right way. Oh my! You know, I'm just gonna teleport over there. I'm just gonna cut out the middleman real quick. I'm just not. I'm gonna get lost if I travel on foot. Honestly, that should be like quoted and put in a frame for tanks. Failure doesn't exist for tanks, just the time when you're still learning. Honestly, words to live by, that should be a personal motto right there. Actually, I believe Dodoko has a tablet, but it will be very hard for him to play games until he gets all his technology in a few months. I always believe in Dodoko. Dodoko does a good job. Zeno here plays Poison, by the way. Leia basically plays a lot of DPS, and she used to be a really good tank. Devo is kind of like our semi-tank slash damage. And I swear, Devo is like absolutely cracked because man is playing with like lags. He's literally the definition of the guy putting in his inputs a day ahead of time, and he still kills the boss because he's that good. For me, as a mage that plays the game and does a lot of boss solos, I'm not gonna lie, it takes me quite a bit of time to like actually learn enemies. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna be doing Mimiyugan, but I may have to pass party lead to Devo. Hold on, let me communicate to Devo. Passing lead to... Let's see, Leia. Okay, Leia said no, so we're just gonna do 245. Alright, let's do this. Transferring responsibility? No! No, 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 no. I'm not transferring my responsibility, okay? I'm just transferring for level access. It replaced the proud you when you got tired of WoW. Honestly, if you ever want to jump back into an MMO that has like really challenging combat, I highly suggest Toram, and we have a really good community for it. So we always help out everyone. Like, we have quite a lot of people that specialize in a lot of different classes, so they can always give you, like, really strong recommendations. But I would only recommend it if you, like, if you really want to come back to an MMO. Devo's brain is lost. It's okay, Devo. It's okay. We got you. We'll wait on you. I'm not gonna... Wait, Devo, did you go to Boma Moja, too? Hold on, you're at Vicus Mutans, aren't you? Did you take a wrong turn? I went to Boma Moja by accident. That was where I got lost. Someone is trying to send me a request. No, go away. I don't know you. Stranger danger. Stranger danger. Guild leader, raid leader, and main tank is a headache. Yeah, it can be a bit of a headache. We have really good DPS classes though. Mine is my max character is mage. Also, Moss, I'm very sorry. I have yet to make the Magicalist Mage again. I'm gonna revive Staffu after Anniversary. It's been a while. I want to wait to see what a lot of the changes are gonna be to the classes to see like what skills are gonna be available. Invite. Clairvoyance. Devo, I swear Devo is like an SCP object. You just never know when he's there, but yet he's always there. In your head, speaking Limbus thoughts. Death any percent speedrun, Zeno? Oh my gosh. I know, right? I'm really loving the halberd changes. I gotta re-level my halberd soon. Like, I really, really love halberd right now because it's essentially the new physical magic class, but you actually get to play magic. That's what I love about it. Like, halberd, it has, like, really good dual options. It's amazing. Alright, everyone's available. Let's do this. Alright. Let's see how bad I am. Praying for success right now. Praying. Alright, Mimugon, go easy on me, okay? Also, hi, Che. I see you right there. Devo cosplaying Che. Hello, Digital. How's it going? Alright, you want me to start? Zeno has no stuns. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Looks like Devo is playing OHS something. Alright, let's do this. Oh my gosh. Nice, let's go. Honestly, not a bad run, not a bad run. Also, you having a lot of fun in Wuwa against Cyber? Nice, nice. I'm sorry if you're getting an allergic reaction from touching Genshin again. I'm very sorry, sir. Don't worry, I'm gonna go back to working on your Wuwa account tomorrow, okay? So don't worry, I will definitely get some farming done on it, alright? You got kicked from the party just because you do a little normal to gain regain MP? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I swear, you always gotta watch out for toxic players. You always gotta watch out for them. You thought Zeno was tank? No. It's fine. If y'all want to run TPS, I mean, by all means, go for it, man. Go for it. I can try to tank as a DPS if y'all want. Yeah, that's quick because we're about on like what is medium difficulty, and we have a full party of like level 300s, so they all have like really good DPS. I'm probably the only one who's like really sucky right now because I'm playing a class I don't understand. I'm also actively buffing them using the focus skill which I'm casting. Oh gosh, I took the aggro and I got stunned. There we go. Oh, please don't kill me. Nice, I got away with that. Oh my gosh, everyone else is dead. No! I could not iframe it. Man. I was like, can I triple thrust through his tail and get away with it with my vertical air? But no, he cast his skill right as I was passing through and I died. That was amazing though. Using Kasumitsu to negate some of that damage was insane. Like, I was like, I'm certainly gonna go flying from casting this. There's no way I get away with it. And lo and behold, I actually got away with it. Let's go. Alright. But yeah, essentially my class's core function is stacking bow skills together. And then firing them as a massive 5-shot attack. And I can use my katana skills for mobility to get around and create iframe moments. And also get some other passives stacking up on katana. You hate every single second standing there? Oh, I know, right? Don't you just love giant octopus map? Dude, even I lag on there sometimes. All I know about giant octopus is I stand in one spot, I cast barrier, I hit cannon, and I rinse and repeat until it is dead. That is all I do. I am a standing artillery strike. I see enemy, I go brrr, brrr. Brrr, 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 brrr. That is my job. And I like to think I do my job well. I see Zeno is running OHS with daggers, so he's running the poison. Yeah, basically, yeah, small burst window and melee mobility. That is like the best way to shorten it. But not gonna lie, because I have it scaling on dex, there's nothing to say that my katana cannot do damage either. Which is really great because the way your equipment works on Bowtana is all you need is a really good weapon for your main weapon. So like I have this shadow bow, and this shadow bow is like the latest weapon for this class. The katana can be any katana in the game. It can be the trashiest katana in the entire game. It will still do damage because of the dex. That is why I really love this class. I just have to have the one major investment, and I can use the other one free of charge. Alright, see, my party listing is not loading. I am lagging a little bit. Yeah, I also love how Octopus inflates the damage as well. So it's like, it makes you feel really good. Standing there just doing millions of damage and just basically getting the rewards afterwards. Honestly, when summer rolls around though, I want a rematch against Zgrista. I have a score to settle, okay? I am killing that knockoff Lapras style coded Pokemon. I'm going to kill it. I must regain my honor as a mage. Have a good one, Clavis. Have a good one. Thank you. Also, yes, DPS in Toram is damage per screenshot, not damage per second. Alright, Devo's tank so I can use camouflage freely. Oh, that was a close one. Nice crossfire. Let's go. Close range crossfire for the win. Honestly, we'll probably hit 255 pretty soon, honestly. So we're at 95% XP. I think if we ramp this up just a little bit, I think we'll make some really good progress tonight. Let me see. When are we gonna play Minecraft? Tomorrow. We're gonna play Minecraft tomorrow. Oh yeah, that's right. I have a really big announcement for you guys. So, I'm not gonna put this on the community tab, by the way, because personally, I have mixed feelings about this, but we're gonna play some Minecraft on stream eventually. Preferably, it's gonna be tomorrow. A lot of people are welcome to join. The limit is 10 people, though, at a time, that is. So if someone logs off, you can obviously log in. I have the details down in the Discord server under the community tab. I'm not gonna broadcast it on the actual main page, though, because honestly, I don't want trolls, because this is entirely based off an honor system. When is Sir Whoop-Ass? We can maybe do that Sunday. We can maybe do Sir Whoop-Ass on Sunday. I really want to share that with you guys. Yes. Don't worry, I definitely want to play some Sir Whoop-Ass. It was an amazing game to try out for the 5 minutes that we did. Oh my gosh, I accidentally took the aggro. Alright, wait for it to go back to Devo. Alright, Karaoke, Camouflage. Okay. Nice! Minecraft streams in the Discord? No, Minecraft stream on the channel, but the ability to join the Minecraft Bedrock Edition Realm server is basically going to be limited to Discord members. Because I have a lot of past history with joining community servers and trying to do Minecraft stuff with friends. And they either delete the server, they finish the game in like 1 day, or eventually they just kind of like give up, or there's a lot of trolls, and I just kind of gave up on it. Isn't there a command to increase the size, or is it intentionally set to 10? I will look into the size limit. I was under the impression I was only allowed to do 10. Yeah. Curious where the lag on the menu map comes from? I mean, it could definitely be the amount of people that are always here. I don't think it's due to shaders. I just don't know how to... I don't log into Bedrock, so I don't know how the realm settings work. And I'm not gonna lie, I had to re-keybind a lot of my stuff because for some reason, Bedrock Edition cannot differentiate between keyboard and controller, and I was really getting annoyed with that today. But if I can increase the size of people that are allowed online, I will definitely let you guys know. We failed the speedrun due to bad RNG on the nether. Aw, man. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, those nether spawns can be rough. Oh, come on, not the knockback. Alright, guess I'm tank right now. There we go, nice-oo, nice-oo. Is it not normal to build a giant tower from bedrock to sky limit with farms inside? Wait, do you do that? That sounds really amazing and really ingenuitive, honestly. Me, I like to live in a nice, cozy little house with like a cozy little farm, and I just like to kind of just go exploring mining. Fun fact, I've actually been a Minecraft player since some of the original betas and pocket editions of the game on mobile devices. But I've actually never once finished Minecraft, legitimately, that is. So I actually really want to take this opportunity to try and make a solid push for actually finishing Minecraft normally. Also, I really want to try fighting the Wither. I hear the Wither in Bedrock is absolutely insane. Wait, why am I not summoning my decoy shot here? Oh, come on. I was not in that attack. Come on. Man. Nether Reactor Gang. Hell yeah. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. The biggest pain of Pocket Edition was whether or not you could build the Nether Reactor, is whether or not you had enough gold to build the nether reactor. Like, you had to hunt down very specific seeds and, like, mine out, like, multiple chunks because your world had a border limit that was insanely small. So if you had a world that did not have really good resources, you could be really screwed. How in the world do you go about moving a villager farm to inside the nether? Oh my gosh, I'm really scared to look at Lyrico's Minecraft world. Just a little bit. I'm just a little scared about it. Why is my gum over here? Oh, get over here. Also, Dodico, you love my pink water today? I got pink water. I thought I'd shake it up a little bit. Instead of getting green water and clear water, I got pink water. Alright, my bad. I will not die again, I promise. I will do better. But a real village, not a farm. Honestly, I really interpreted that as a villager farm. I'm actually really getting better at, like, my building in Minecraft, but I'm not gonna lie, a lot of my building tends to be very claustrophobic. Because the last house I built in Minecraft, I basically was working off of a really, really tiny space. Because I took over a very specific structure in the game. And what flavor is it? Strawberry. Wait, no, I'm sorry. It is flavored Ultra Strawberry Dreams. See? Ultra Strawberry Dreams. There we go. I'm gonna have some really funny dreams tonight, I'm sure. Yeah, no, I'm trying to get better at, like, my building designs. Your builds use a lot of stairs? Ooh, that sounds fun. But, like, I want to get good on my builds. Wait a minute. I just realized, is Leia playing barehanded? Oh my gosh. Leia, is that a barehanded DPS? Oh my goodness. Is that monster? No, it's water. It's water. Yeah. Never seen Pink before? Oh, Pink is really good. Paimon likes to build Asian houses. Maybe I should try to build like an Asian house or something. I want to build a hobbit hole. I want to build a proper 3-story house, and I really want to try. No, it's a knuckle. Dude, I thought it was barehanded from the animation that played. I've also been getting really good at fighting in Minecraft, which is something I typically don't do. I'm very, like, passive, and I really hate combat. But I've been learning to, like, really, like, face my fears in Minecraft and get used to, like, actually, like, fighting the enemies and stuff. So as long as I have a shield, I'm like, hell yeah, Byxis Tanku. Let me at the enemies. That and my gajillion torches that I bring with me to the mines. You got a coworker that had a heat stroke for not drinking water under the sunlight? Oh, I don't work outside. I work inside. I don't like being outside very much. Wait, I just realized I have aggro, don't I? Oh, no, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. There we go. Good morning, Shami. Ohayo gozaimasu. How are you? Hi, hi. No, I drink water. How in the world? How can I convince you that I drink water? You know. Honestly, I don't know how I can drink. How I could convince you, but I hope this is a very nice argument for how much water I actually sit here and drink in a single sitting. You know. Hi, Cyber. Welcome. How are you? Are you feeling exceptionally blue today? How you doing? Oh, so what you having for breakfast there, buddy? Is that Ubel? Oh my gosh. Hello, Ubel cosplay? Dude, someone's cosplaying Ubel right now. Oh my gosh. Heck yeah. That looks so good. I like it. I approve. I approve. You know it's false water? Nah, this is crystal clear water. Straight up H2O. Straight from the Arctic North. Melted straight from a glacier. The best water on the face of the planet. Oh, how in the world did I get away from that? I'm gonna die, but I've laid down the conditions for our victory! You shan't put me down! Here, let me get these waters back over here, because I really hate having these things sitting in front of me. My goodness. Way too many of them over here in my space. Oh my gosh, go back over here. Y'all are making me feel claustrophobic. Jeez. You had a mammon for breakfast? Soft, cheesy Spanish bread? Ooh, that sounds really delicious. I have been doing really good on my health lately, so I've been losing a little bit of weight, and I got my blood sugar under control, and my blood pressure is down, and one of the things that I've really been enjoying is the ability to actually eat some candy every once in a while. I love it so much. Like candy has never tasted better as a treat that I can have every once in a while after fixing my diet. Like, it's been so much fun. Like, I have a bag of Reese's Pieces. I haven't had Reese's Pieces in, like, months. And, like, oh my gosh, it tastes so good. I can even eat normal food on occasion now, which is really nice. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. I'm better. Load the ballista. Bring me to the enemy. I love it when the boss tries to hit me with like slow and I just have a triple thrust attack and I'm like, bring me closer. Just throws my katana at the boss, just yoinks a string and just like teleports over there is the way I like to imagine it. I know, right? When you have a normal diet, everything tastes so much better. It's like your body appreciates you a whole lot more. Hello, Corey. How's it going? Immortality is a blessing. I'd rather die at some point. Immortality would get incredibly boring, don't you agree? Like, think of it. Think of it. It's like, at some point, the IRS is going to come knocking. And I mean, do you really want to deal with the IRS as an immortal being? Not me. Forget watching everyone you love suffer and die. Nah. The IRS is coming after you eventually. Because at a certain point, you just kind of hit a learning curve where, like, you just kind of, like, play the stock market or whatever. And you just, like, just gain stonks. Because, like, you're basically an infinite cash flow, you know? Alright, I'm triple thrusting in. You think that weak little attack is gonna stop me, Mimeu? No! You can't stop this, Mimeu. Face my blade if you dare. Yeah, no, immortality is a curse. And plus, if I was immortal, how is my hair supposed to look nice and silky smooth and white? You know, I want to age with dignity, you know? Like, I want to, like, get old and be like, hell yeah, I look amazing. It's like, think of it. Think about how good my Dante from Devil May Cry cosplay is going to look when I have that natural white hair. Immortality wouldn't be nice if all you could do is sit down on a deserted planet. You know what's really funny about that? That's actually how the game Darksiders 3 starts. That is literally the starting plot of Darksiders 3. One of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse is literally just vacationing on some desert planet, and she's like, I'm bored and I can't do anything. Please, won't a planet of demons just suddenly start acting up so I can go to work? Oh no. Honestly, I felt that. I was like, man. Yeah, Legendary Men in Blue Archive Shame. Yeah, that was Lyrico. Yeah. Lyrico really helped us out the other night with Eden's Treaty. It was amazing. I was so grateful. Man, I have really got to keep up here. I'm falling behind. I'm getting slow. I'm getting old. I'm turning gray just standing here. Oh my gosh, look at how rusty my skills are. Jeez. Woo! Leia carry, let's go. Oh my gosh. I need to have my leaf attire on. I don't match Zeno and Leia. I need to be green, not red. I'll say, so we are currently level 252. We're making some good progress here. Immortality is nice until you end up trapped in an iron box. I mean, look at Cars from JoJo's Part 2. Man is immortal and he got thrown into space. Yeah, he's just done. Legend has it they floated in space for so long, trapped in his own thoughts, that he eventually just stopped existing by stopping thinking. Yeah. All you did was the same strategy to get your Kisaki, but I mean, like, still, I'm really, really grateful because I was like trapped on that for months. All right, let's go. Also, no, Devo. Everyone else was just comparing him to kind of being like you with Limbus. That was all it is. Immortality is good, you can be a lab rat, and that is exactly why I do not want to be immortal, is because Valak here is going to use me for study. Like, no, thank you. Nah, I think I'm good. Yeah. Paso Hoppa, let's go. I love how Mimyu just hit me with the AoE. He's like, you've come into my range. Me, sheathing my katana. Omayomo Shindeyu. Oh man. You can't get a Buki because your PC broke? I'm sorry to hear that, Lyrico. I hope you get it fixed soon. Wait, there's gonna be an event for Ibuki soon? Oh man, I gotta get ready for that. But honestly, I really want to find some time by like next week. I want to stream some more Blue Archive. Because I was actually having a lot of fun reading the Ayane swimsuit event, and I really want to finish that, and then I want to go back and maybe do Eden's Treaty and actually enjoy the story. And maybe play back through it a little bit. The Ibuki event is now and she's free. Oh man, I should totally do the Ibuki event then for some grinding. How to make immortality worse? Constant unbearable thirst for human blood and must be fresh blood. So would anybody like to offer up their neck? Wait, can't you just download Blue Archive on your phone? Just a claimer? You should go download Blue Archive on your phone and just claim her. What do you mean, digital? What do you mean? Oh my Omo. You're already dead, dragon. Robbing a bank? Nah. Robbing a blood bank? Hell yeah. You know, honestly, if I was a vampire, you know what I would do? I would get one of those industrial, trash disposal grinder thingies. And then I would re-rig it for humans. And then I would just basically make human smoothies. Like, honestly, if I had a craving for human flesh, I feel like the best way to eat it would just be to, like, grind it all up into a blender. And then just kind of seal it in a barrel. And age it, you know? Like a wine. And add some alcohol. Hell yeah. Then you can have an alcoholic human smoothie. Yes! Hello, Lost Soul. How's it going? Do not mind the sounds of blenders in the background. We're totally not grinding up humans here. I won't get banned for this? Nah, YouTube don't care. That's really dark. Y'all are literally the ones who mentioned vampires, though. I'm just saying, if I were a vampire, if I was a vampire in Minecraft, I would make human smoothies. That might be slightly alcoholic. I need to make a book, Gory? Yes, exactly. I need to make a book on cannibalism, yes. You know, honestly, that would be a really funny gag. Like, imagine, you know, I'm not gonna lie, this would actually be a really funny troll. Imagine if you unironically wrote a book on cannibalism, labeled it fiction, and then try to get it published. I think that would actually be kind of funny. Like, imagine trying to get that past review. Oh man, that would be so dark and messed up. Oh my gosh. Byxis is definitely not born from District 23. No, I would never. No, I would never. I'm worse. I'm from the Liu district. Byx, you're sick. Oi. I mean, honestly, I could have said worse things. 1,000 human recipes for happy vampires and werewolves alike. Exactly. Yes. Aw, man. Humans taste like gamey pork. How do you know that? I don't trust that. Takaka? Where are you getting your meat from? Huh? What are you doing over there, buddy? I don't trust that statement right there. That sounds like you know a little too much. Exactly, cannibal spotted, Zeno. Cannibal spotted. Get him. I'm sorry, Takaka. I'm sorry. Bro got exposed? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know why, but like my mind is thinking about what is it? Castle Volcar? I think it's called Volcar, right? From Skyrim. And those people from, like, Morthal who, secretly sold human meat during the height of the Civil War. Like, my goodness. If you smell pork in a fire, that's not pork. That's a scary statement. That's a very scary statement. Imagine I wake up, I'm like, man, it smells like bacon. Looks at my arm. Ah! Just right before the pain kicks in, you're just like, man, what's for breakfast? Oh, look, it's me. Like, that would be terrifying, honestly. Exactly. Yeah, how's everyone doing today? I hope we're all enjoying breakfast. Yeah. Oh gosh. I do not know how I dodged that, honestly. I really don't know how I dodged that one. That one was a little crazy. I'm lagging? No, I'm not. Wait, how am I lagging? I'm not lagging. You know, I love how we went from being immortal to cannibalistic vampires to, if you were immortal, you would basically be an unlimited free meal ticket for cannibals. And now, I think I'm going to take my newly earned immortality, and I think I'm going to go escape to Antarctica, where there are definitely no one that can eat me. Can't beat the nasty dodge allegations. I think my best dodge in Toram has been the 90-degree drift I did on Fenstern, honestly. I like literally hit a dodge that I was so quick in reaction timing. I was actually starting to question whether I was like actually like that was me. Oh, that's true. We need food to regrow our limbs because our body obviously has to pull the energy from somewhere. You know, actually, that's a good thing. If I'm immortal, what I should do is I should dose myself with venom and build up a tolerance, so that way if people try to eat me, they get poisoned, and therefore then they die. That is exactly what I should do. Yes. Also, I just noticed that Leia's using her OP katana. Therefore, I too shall also use my my katana skills here. Devo's not earning XP. No, Devo. It's okay, Devo. You're always #1 to me. Yes, you got this. Do you get the magical powers of crowns? You get to feel superior. That is what it does. It gives you a +10 charisma boost. +5 for second place, +1 if you're in third. Sorry, I don't make the rules. That's just what happens. Also, oh, that is a really cool avatar effect. I want that. That person has autumn leaves swirling around them. Dude, Leia, you should totally get that. That would be amazing. Also, Vin, the musician, how's it going? Welcome in. How you doing? Devo should be a Limbus sponsor. Honestly, I think Devo, if he started a YouTube channel about Limbus Company, I would like 100% follow him. Cause like Devo is like incredibly knowledgeable, and I'm dead. Like I'm just kind of doing my own thing in Limbus right now. Like I'm just collecting burn units. Sometimes I wonder if I'm just making Devo kind of like facepalm. Because, like, I wonder if I'm, like, actually building my teams properly or not. I feel like I'm going to get to the later cantos and be like, oh, I can't clear any content. And Devo's going to be like, so, Bix, what was that about a full burn team? What was that? Oh, you can't clear the story? Oh no. But yeah, no, if Devo started a YouTube channel talking about Limbus stuff, I feel like he would be an incredible theory crafter on team builds and comps. And I think he would get quite a following, honestly. You wait till Blue Archive sponsorship? Man, I'm not gonna lie, I would actually love a sponsorship from a game. I would probably play their game more and stuff if that happened. Honestly, getting a Blue Archive sponsorship, I wonder how that works. I wonder if I should look up the requirements for like a partnership with them. There's a guy that grows resistance to poisons by using his own blood as a universal anti-poison. Oh, that sounds really amazing. More people should do that. Devo, read, Bix, read. Me, who's just tired of reading and just wants to see things on fire. I'm getting closer to you, Mimiu. I'm gonna touch you with my sword. That is true. See, I tend to learn things nowadays by doing it rather than reading about it. When I have the ability to do something, so like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't understand most things in games that I play when I'm looking at it on paper until I actually do it. Like here in Toram, I've had to learn more by messing up and making mistakes than I have by anything else. Also, no, I am not talking about Yuri. I am not talking about Yuri. No. Exactly. Why you do something is way more important than why not. I totally agree with that sentiment. Well, I guess I'll just die, Mimiu. Oh, man, that hurts. Ah. They really just slammed that into me. When we said Yuri, we were not talking about the anime trope, we were talking about a character name. So for those that don't know and don't play Project Moon, let's just say not all characters meet the best endings, and let's just say Yuri... Man. See, now I'm remembering what happened to Yuri. She did not deserve that, okay? I want to get this straight. She did not deserve her fades. I'm gonna be honest, everyone that was before Yuri can honestly go die in a ditch. But Yuri's death was unwarranted. She was too pure for that world. Yuri a day keeps the doctor away. Nah. Man. I really wanted Yuri to be like a side character that would like be like recurring. Yeah, that is a good oh my gosh, Devo's trying to bait right now. Listen, all I'm gonna say is that if you play Limbus Company and you try to finish chapter 1, I'm not gonna warn you. It's kind of brutal. By her announcer, man, I don't want to be reminded of her anymore. I just want to look at my cute maid, Nettie. Yeah. I just want to look at Nettie, honestly. Here we go. Close range tactics. Nice. You know, honestly, in terms of buying characters, I am trying to save up for Walpurgis, which I'm still not sure of when it's coming out. Which essentially Walpurgis is like this really rare event that runs in Limbus Company that has a lot of good units, and I really want to get Otis. I love Otis so much, and not just because she bootlicks Dante. Like, I like Otis just because I really admire her work ethics. Yeah, that is a good question. Why was I supposed to put skewer kebabs in the thumbnail for the next Limbus stream? Yeah, what was up with that, Devo? That's your last run, Leia? Alright, have a good morning. Go get some coffee, okay? Thank you for helping us, okay? You have a good one. You're getting lazy? Go play Minecraft, then. Go relax. You don't have to be like us Snow Life gamers, you know? Alright, we do have one slot open for anyone that wants to play in the party, by the way. Just a heads up. Also lazy? Oh my gosh, Jino. No. Oh my gosh. Is Realm open? Yeah, it should be open. Realm should always be open. If it isn't open, just come tell me and I'll open it. Yeah, we're open 24/7 Minecraft. Yeah. Because I don't believe in shutting down parties. No siree. This is a never-ending, ongoing party. It says Pinky against the table. Otis. Wonderful maneuver, sir. That's why I love Otis. I love Otis. But sometimes I also want to see what Otis thinks personally. Dodoko is considering joining. Dodoko has already decided to join, you mean? Yeah. Also, hello, Senor Tenebroso. How you doing? You're the only one here? Man, who are the rest of these people then? Let me take my meds real quick. Oh my gosh, they're all disappearing. It's only Senor. Oh no. It's all been made up. No one exists. I'm talking to myself. Oh no. One loyal customer to get the space. Unless I still haven't realized it yet, Devo shall give you the proper context later. Nice. But yes, hello, senor. How are you doing today? Welcome in. We are currently playing some Toram online. Alright, let me fix up the party real quick. Yeah, I should bring my pet with me this time. Let me use this opportunity to get my pet. Destiny Cube, come here. Only senor, just senor, just senor. Senor, senor, senor. I'm sorry for rolling my R's. It's a really bad habit that I've started to develop. Why can't I call my pet? What is up with the lag here? What's going on? There we go. Alright, let me see if Dodoko's online. There he is! Oh my gosh, there's our Dodoko. Hi, hi! Infinite loading. Don't you just love it, like, when the loading screen just basically just keeps on going? Yes, sir. Alright, we should be good now. Wait, I'm gonna use my XP books. I haven't been using my XP books at all. There it is, my training scroll. My training notebook. My other training book. My super secret training book. Yeah. Alright, I think that's it. You know what? I just realized I have other books as well. I have more books. Yeah, let's stack the books. Infinite learning. Why are there so many of these books? Why are there so many? Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I'm not stacking any more of these books. Man, if I don't get any XP from this, I'm gonna be like, this is rigged. Time to read. Time to gain knowledge. Alright, we don't have Leia, so we actually have to play good now. I'm joking. I would never make Leia do all the work. Never. Man, I still took the damage. Jeez. What do you mean rigged? Yeah, it gets all the way up to 900%. We can go further beyond. Plus Ultra. Operation Zone Toram. There you go. There you go, Dodico. Go to the Operation Zone, okay? You got this. I feel like consuming like a bunch of XP books to like become stronger is just like, I'm imagining a Helldiver just locking and loading the last mag, being like, hell yeah, time to let it rip. As he faces like a never-ending swarm of enemies. What do you mean, one loyal soul to use katana in a party? I'm literally running a katana. I actually really like my katana, but I'm thinking about getting rid of my Agitana. Like, I really liked Agitana for a while, but I feel like in terms of, like, playing katana, I feel like I have the most fun with Bowtana. Just because I actually get to use, my Tenryu. And, like, honestly, like, I never really get to use Tenryu properly when I'm playing Agitana, because I'm always, like, so focused on Divine Slash. Become a Diechi Association member so I can get more books. Honestly, sometimes I feel like that one girl from Ascendance of what was it? Ascendance of Bookworm or something? I really liked that isekai. It was really good. Is there a more powerful katana or a more fun one? So there's actually quite a bunch of ways you can build your katana. So Agitana is basically the most balanced because you can constantly regen your MP and you get a lot of iframes. And you also can use what is called Divine Slash, which is basically just Virgil's Dimension Slash. But it doesn't have a lot of power behind it. It just basically has iframes and a lot of MP recovery. Now, if you're able to balance your build properly, or if you can put up with using something called Godspeed, which basically makes you a glass cannon one-shot, then you can go Strength Dex, which basically gives you a lot of damage. You get the same iframes. It's just really hard to balance your attack speed. Bowtana is basically a mixture of the bow and katana, but you lose out on a lot of your passive benefits in terms of flexibility. And essentially, and in the future, we're also going to get brand new katana skills by the end of summer. I know there's also other katana builds, but I don't know all of them. I just know the main ones, essentially. Oh no, I am not getting hit that time. Oh, come on! How did he hit me? Man. But yeah, no, I really like the Bowtana because I mostly play at range. Because, like, I'm a mage. I mostly operate at range. Yeah, weapons are essentially stat sticks. There's a difference between weapons. There's what is called player-crafted weapons, and then there's what is called NPC weapons. NPC weapons are non-tradable, but they're essentially weapons that you either get from the blacksmith or that you get from boss drops. And those have preset stats on them that have really good advantages. But player weapons are essentially straight damage. They are basically DPS sticks. Here, I can actually show it off a little bit. So, what I'm running is a NPC weapon because this one is really, really good. And it gives me specific stats for using my katana. It is also the latest release in the line of Bowtanas. So basically, I get a big attack percent boost. I get get MP recovery. I get a huge attack speed. And I also get bonuses to my evasion, dodge, and when I use a katana, I basically get a katana uses what is called unsheath. Unsheath is like basically any move that like unsheaths the katana to attack. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably explaining that very badly because I actually don't know how unsheath works properly. But the most important thing is I get this pierce because there are some bosses that have that really high defense, so I use the pierce to pierce it. Also, hello Razils, how's it going? Is that a 9th halberd? No, it is even better. It's a Etoise halberd. It's my Mystic Star Spear. You were expecting something like shoots a fireball for every swing? Not exactly. But that is what my crossfire does, actually. Crossfire stacks bow skills, and basically I get to shoot a giant fireball. Can you see the stats? Yeah, sure you can see the stats. Hold on, guys. 1 second. I'll start the fight in just a second. So the Mystic Star Spear is an NPC high difficulty boss drop. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little low on attack power because for a halberd it is sub 1000. And it is a light element, 10% attack, 10,000 maximum HP. But the most important part about this is it gives me magic attack. It also gives me 100% magic pierce, which is really, really important for magic type builds. Yeah. Where do you farm to get it? Oh, you gotta go farm Etoise, which is in the high difficulty hunting event in El Scarro, but you need a really good party for it. And I'm not gonna lie, it is really hard to get. I blocked the Mystic Spear stat. I am sorry. Listen. I'm a baka, okay? I am a baka. I am baka Byxis. I mean, I like the Miku halberds, but I much prefer the accessibility of the stats on the other halberd. Yeah, I know, I'm blocking the view. I know, guys, I'm sorry. Oh gosh. There we go. That's why I was reading the stats though, is because I know my hand was blocking it, so that's why I was reading it. Also, hi Kaizen, hi brother, how you doing? Why'd you press Aura Blade? Because you wanted damage, that's why. You wanted that damage. But hold on, let me do this real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna drag this up here. I'm gonna just make that a little smaller. And this is for the people that wanted to see the stats properly. So that way you can actually see like what they do. There we go. I'll leave that up for just a second while I'm enjoying my monster. How does Devo write in chat while playing? Okay, so I should probably tell you about the secret buff that all Toram Online players get. So, Toram players, and I honestly still don't understand this, these guys have the highest typing speed I've ever seen in my life. They can actively manage this game on mobile and chatting. Like, I don't even question it at this point, okay? I do not question it. My bag is awesome, Razes. I will say, I don't nearly have a lot of good stuff in here as I normally do. I am still kind of grinding currently. Life's been great. You made a whole new website dedicated to new BGMs. Oh, yeah, I saw that, actually. You cannot send links in this chat. No. No, I'm sorry. No links in the chat. Yeah, exactly. It's basically typing quick swapping. Come here, trickster. Hell yeah, let's go. But yeah, no, Kaizen, I don't mind that if you link it down in the Discord. I'm gonna make something more proper for you guys to actually upload links and stuff later. I'm currently working on upscaling the Discords. That way, we can share information a lot more easily in there. So don't worry, it's an ongoing project. I'm gonna get y'all a more appropriate community space soon, okay? Your damage is really amazing, Zeno, okay? Like, listen, the poison, honestly, I love seeing your poison pop off. I'm not gonna lie, though, I kind of, like, want to play one of my other classes for a second, because I do have some other classes I think are around this level that I would love to play. While players can barely, knowing they made the raid explode while paying attention. I'm not gonna lie, one of the things I don't really like with a lot of the modern, MMOs is that they tend to kinda... Okay, so, like, I'm very, very picky with MMOs. It's because, like, I'm mostly a RuneScape player. I believe in minimalism when it comes to an MMO. Like, for me, everything I need is on my screen right here. I have my health bar, my mana, I have my hotbar down here, my chat's on my left, my bag stuff is on my right. That is all I need. In other games that I play, like Final Fantasy XIV, which I recently quit a few months ago, and I mean, I even tried World of Warcraft at some point, but the thing that I really hate with modern MMOs is that they overinflate the amount of information that's on the screen. Like, it's really, really bad. Like, if I log into your game, and there's 50 pop-up windows in my face in the first 10 seconds of me just wanting to play the tutorial, I'm gonna quit. It is really, really bad. Zeno and Cosmo are the only players you know that have utilized poison to this degree. Zeno is doing a really good job with it. Also, yes, Knuckles is one of the best solo classes in the game, but honestly, I prefer to play other things, you know? Ooh, let me play my magic dual sword. And you're probably wondering, Byx, how is it a magic dual sword? I have level 10 power wave. Don't question it, okay? Level 10 power wave, go brrr. Try Soul Knight prequel? Nah, I don't think I'm gonna play any other games at this point. There we go. Magic laser! Whee! Oh my gosh, I got hit. There we go. Nice! Also, hello, Volker. Welcome in. How you doing tonight? What, Bowtana? Oh, I'm using my dual sword for a moment. I wanted to show off one of my other builds. My dual sword looks like your old dual sword? Wait, does it really? I'm actually really proud of this build. I made it look really cute. And I really like the PCRs, because I've never had glowing swords before. And I think I did really good on the design. I wanted something that would kind of distract from the back of the character, because I'm not going to lie, your cheeks kind of hang out in this outfit. So I got this cape. Yeah. But no, I love dual sword with power wave. A lot of people told me don't do level 10 power wave, but honestly, I really love it. It actually doesn't even feel that bad. Yeah. Looks like a Dragon Quest character. I do look like I'm from Dragon Quest, don't I? Alright, Saber with Kairiki Camouflage. There we go. Oh my gosh, I did nearly a flat 1 million damage. Nice. Oh gosh. That was really quick. But yeah, no, I was like, how do I make dual swords even more magic related? And what I did was on the magic skill tree, I took level 10 magic laser. Because now I can inflict status ailments with a very low % chance, but it's really funny watching it do 1 damage. You had a call when I talked about modern MMOs. Oh, I was basically saying that the reason I don't play modern MMOs anymore is because they all tend to do this thing where when I join the game, there's like 50 pop-up windows when I'm like trying to do the tutorial. And I really don't like the games that do that because they put way too much information on my screen. And honestly, I think it's just due to the low attention span. They're trying to like get like people to like pay attention or whatever. And honestly, I just don't like it. I like games that are like Toram, where it's like all minimalized, so like just the bottom of my screen, it's out of the way. I don't get pop-ups at every 5 seconds telling me to go do something. And honestly, I can just make my own fun like I did in RuneScape. Exactly. At least I inflict ailment. Intelligence dual sword. Honestly, I wish I could do that. Yeah, it's way too complicated. Like, why do I need to like have these 50 windows on my screen, you know? Like, I don't need all that. Whoops. Ow. At least my damage seems to kind of be picking up on this. Laser. 1 damage. But I think I got the element. Man, you know what I should do? I should put laser on combo. Wait, can I do that? Hold on. Skills, combo. Can I put it on my spinning slash? Yeah! Can I do this? Hell yeah. Oh man, what should I do with it? Invincibility window. Nice. Oh yeah, let's run this, please. I can't wait to see how this works. You're not moving anymore, Dodoko? Are you just are you just gonna be a gunner from afar? Alright, time to burn. I'm gonna set myself on fire because that's how I get my mana back. Laser! No, that was over way too quick. No! No! Man, I wish I could put laser in my Bowtana. Wait, can I put laser on my Bowtana? Hold on, can I? Is that illegal, or can I do that? Oh, it's only for sword, and magic devices. I was really hoping that they should change that. That should be an all weapon skill. Please let me do the funny. I want to do the funny 1 damage on other builds too. I might try one of my other classes in a second as well. Alright, I need 900 MP. Alright, here we go. Honestly, I feel like Che's dual sword is still faster than mine, and I died. I think I drained my HP. Whoops. Whoops-a-daisy. Oh yeah, that's right. Dual Katana will be coming out this summer. I can't wait for Dual Katana to come out. Honestly, I wonder if I should just reset my normal Agitana to a Strength Dex Katana, because I feel like Dual Katana would give us more Amper. And if we have an Amper mode, then that means we can play Strength Dex again. Yeah. Yeah, Bowtana? No, Bow Dual Katana. Yes. Can you see the attack speed stat? Yeah. So my current attack speed is 6,876. It goes above 10k once I start casting my skills. Yes, Ring should have a twice on it. Yeah. Yeah, I have it twice on my Ring. But I'm running Remnant of Beyond for my short range damage and my physical pierce. I've got Goblin Zukoto for my Extal and Lafina for pierce. And then I'm running Bimaz and Altadar and Fubit and Supreme Evil Crystal Beast on my other weapon. Okay, so Dual Katana Lyrico is essentially going to be a mode for Katana where you get 2 swords, and essentially the idea is that you get recovery for your mana, so that way you can cast your skills more reliably. Basically, the higher your attack speed or the higher your motion speed, the more MP recovery you get in the game, and most builds cannot function without MP recovery. Mages have built-in MP recovery. We can recover for pretty much free. Let me see. How bad am I with my halberd? Let's see. How far have I fallen on my halberd? Oh, wait. I just realized I haven't even, like, reset my halberd. Whoops-a-daisy. Or did I? Wait a minute, did I forget to reset this during the reset period? Uh-oh. 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 I forgot to do a thing. What was this beforehand? Oh gosh, what did I do? Wow, that's embarrassing. Whatever. It's fine. Where's my other build? Here we go. I'll just have to wait for the next reset, or I'll just have to pay for it once it's like in the shop or something. There's Neru on Toram chat? Wait, where's Neru? Neru! Neru, where are you? Oh my gosh, Neru! Wait. Neru! Wow. I died. I haven't seen Neru in a while! Thank you for saying something, Devil! Thank you! I haven't seen Neru in a while, seriously! I wasn't ignoring you, I promise. I promise I wasn't ignoring you, Neru. I'm really terrible at looking at game chat, okay? I pay attention to party chat. That's about it. I don't think I've ever actually looked in the public chat, because every time I look in public chat, I want to cry. There's either a bunch of people selling illegal services, or there's sus things going on, and I'm like, stop, stop. Yeah, chat is cursed. Exactly. I don't like to look in chat. Like, it's just really annoying. I will say, Neru was definitely worth the explosion. One time I was like, surely chat's not cursed. And I went over to the English channel, and oh my gosh, there were a bunch of eat-aters. And I was like, ew, get a room. Like, go get a room if you're gonna be freaking eat-ating in the game. Like, my goodness, I don't need to see you all clumped up in Sophia, you know? Like, go to a private spot on the map or something, you know? I don't need to see that. Come on, Tenryu, save me. Is Neru the official wife? No. I've met a lot of people through Toram, and I'm very grateful for a lot of the connections that I've made in this game, because someone is always... A lot of people have helped me in this game since I started playing. Who's Neru Rosaria? Oh, that's one of my friends in game. I am not marrying Neru. No. No. I really like seeing my friends in game, okay? So it's like, I see people I know, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I haven't seen you in, like, this amount of time. Hi. Because I don't go out of my way to, I don't go out of my way to, like, chat people a lot of the time. So, like, no, I don't have a girlfriend. Stop it. Stop. I don't have a girlfriend. And I'm not married to anybody, okay? I just get really excited when I see people I haven't seen in a while. And not to mention, so, like, it's like this, guys. Like, I started the game, like, 2.5 years ago, right? So, essentially, a lot of people have helped me get to where I am in the game at this point. Either through some type of donation, or statting my gear, joining my party, giving me advice, and I'm very, very thankful to everyone that has ever helped me. And most people that are on my friends list are people that have essentially, at some point in time, just been there. And so I get really excited when I see them, especially when I'm out walking around in game. No, I am not taking girlfriend applications. I already have someone in mind. I'm avoiding the allegations. I'm not avoiding the allegations. I have someone in mind that I like. Like, I already have plans. Ow! Dang it, Mimu! I swear. No, it is not you, Digital. There's only one person that knows, and he's not here right now. And he's not gonna tell you either. No, it is not you, Digital. In fact, Digital, can I put you through a blender? I want to test these freshly sharpened blades. I want to see what type of smoothie a clown makes. Also, hi Hammy, how's it going? I'm not saying who it is. No. That's private. That's private. Dotako says he's not from Fairy Tale, he's from Butterlands. I get the feeling you were trying to say Borderlands there. Yeah, Devo, Mephistopheles blender. Come and get one right now. Buy one, get one. It is not Devo. Yeah, Mephi needs a meal. Always make sure you feed your Mephi. Can you get in the blender, Lyrico? Yes. We take volunteers for the blender. Yes, we do. I do not watch BL romance series. They're not my type. I'm sorry. I'm more of a Yuri partaker. If I partake in that at all. Honestly, I like romance animes, but like, I typically only like certain ones. I think my favorite, slice of life romance anime has gotta be Golden Time. Just because they don't focus on the relationship 100%, but they also focus on the daily lives of the characters, and it adds a lot to their personality and their ongoing situations. Yeah, I did say Yuri. I watch some Yuri shows every once in a while. I think they're alright. I don't watch them all the time. I think the last one I watched was Citrus, and that was like a few years ago. I don't think I've seen a proper Yuri one in a while. Do I like the science anime? Are you talking about Dr. Stone? That one's really good. I really like Dr. Stone. Where's Naru? Naru's in in-game chat. Actually, I think Nero sent me a message. Meow. Hi. Meow. Yeah. Aggressive all capitalized meow. But yeah, no, the last one I watched was Citrus. I don't remember the most recent romance anime I watched though. I'm not gonna lie though, in terms of having a bromance, honestly, I have a lot of close friends now, and I'm very happy. Let's see, can I kill a Tenryu? Never mind, I'm not gonna get Tenryu off in time. Actually, I managed to get Tenryu off in time, but I'm totally gonna die now. No, Hemi, I am not gay. Just because I say I have a close friendship with a lot of my bros does not mean I'm gay. No, I do not watch BL series. No. I watch normal, straight romance series. But just occasional Yuri, which was like a few years ago, so I don't think that really counts anymore. It's just that I've been scorned so many times over the years from people that I thought were my friends. So the people that I do have friends right now, I try to treat them as well as I can. Short guy and a tall girl? Man, that is going to need to be narrowed down a little bit further. Actually, no. The last romance anime I probably watched was My Dress Up Darling, I think. That one was so good. I liked that one. They had some really good chemistry between those two characters. I loved it. And I think it's really... I like seeing series where two people meet and they're very, like, supportive of each other's hobbies. Like, I like that. Like, that's a good, wholesome relationship. When you meet someone and then they're, like, really supportive of your hobbies. Wait, maybe this is why I like the Ramo. I'm not gonna lie, Ramo is pretty good. But I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of weird. But yeah, My Dress Up Darling was really good. Does Konosuba count? I guess it does. I know who Kazuma ends up with. Which I'm glad that they're starting to kind of develop more chemistry between Kazuma and some of the other party members. But honestly, I would classify Konosuba as more of as an action comedy series rather than a... I don't know. Not even action. I'd say it's more like a action comedy slice of life. Dress Up Darling manga ended? Wait, really? Oh gosh, I gotta go look up the ending. I want to see what happens between them. Oh, I really like this one light novel that I thought was gonna get an anime because it's only like 6 books long. But if you want to watch a really good prison school type of novel, look up Psycom. Psycom is amazing. And it even has a lot of romance elements in it, and it is amazing. I love it. The concept of the series is essentially a guy gets framed for murdering like 20 people, and the reason they were able to pin it on him is because he's known for beating up local gangs in the area, but he does it barehanded. So he has like ridiculous like physical strength. And so essentially he beats up like a local gang of like 20-ish people, and they pin him for murder, but he didn't murder them. So they send him to this school, but it's also a prison. But then it's like, it's not like a normal school for like people that are like in prison for murder. It's basically a training facility for murderers. And so he makes this deal that if he can pass the school curriculum without killing anyone, then they have to let him out and clear his name. But since the entire curriculum is literally about killing people and stuff, they're like, hell yeah, we'll take you up on that challenge. But like, there's a lot of cool characters, and he meets like this really cool assassin named, I think her name was like Eri, and I really liked her because she never uses the same combat technique twice. Oh yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I also get tired of the new person introduced in the last 2 episodes to create drama. I hate that. Like, I know in the sheer scope of the series, I know why they do it. And I also know why they kind of cut it into the anime, but like, nah. Why is a school prison ever normal? I know, right? But yeah, no, so like the main love interest is like this girl who is like genetically engineered to be like a monster. And when I say she's like a monster, she has to wear this gas mask that acts as her limiter that allows her to retain her true personality. But she's technically an enhanced human that was like a test tube baby. And she's technically only like 3 years old. But like, she's like at an accelerated growth of being like in her like I think she's like 19 or something. But essentially, I think she wants to kill the main character, but because he's so ridiculously strong, she can't. And so she like just starts slowly falling in love with him and actually developing like real human emotions. But what I loved about the ending of Psycom, and why I think it's a really good series, is that there's actually a lot of love interests that get developed over the course of the series, and there's a lot of reasons for you to kind of like and pick and choose who you like for the main character. And it actually had a really good ending where the author actually leaves the basically writes the ending in a very like open-ended way, and it's essentially there for you to choose your own ending. And he even said it in his like author notes. He was like, the reason I left the ending open without a definitive answer as to who the actual love interest is I want you, the reader, to be able to have the freedom to have your own headcanon. And I thought that was really respectful. I thought it was really nice that he did that for us. What if Nero says that he loves me? No, I'm just gonna ignore the message. I'm sorry. Yeah, technically, I'm only like, what, a 2.5-year-old VTuber? Oh my gosh. I haven't even had my 3rd year anniversary. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, the last anniversary, I said it was the 3rd anniversary, and I totally forgot it was only my 2nd year anniversary because I'm really dumb. I've literally lost concept of time ever since I, like, joined the workforce. Like, my concept of time is so skewed. Like, I work so much that, like, days and weeks just turn into, like, a matter of seconds in my memory. And so, like, I'm not gonna lie, there are moments where I literally forget how old I am. And I have to, like, actually do the math to, like, remember. And I don't mean that in, like, a bad way. It's just time and, like, working and constantly being preoccupied, like, it's just done so much to my mental state that it's just, I can't keep track of everything anymore. Is either a respectable ending in harems or a quick way to destroy every other route until the canon one's the only one left? My personal headcanon of Psycom is that Eri ends up with the main character. and the actual main character, like, girl dies. Like, that's my headcanon. Like, I wanted him to end up with Eri because, like, deep down, like, Eri is actually, like, the most normal character in the entire series. She just hails from a family of assassins that want to punish her for wanting to live her own life her way. But at the same time, she realizes that her past of being an assassin is a useful tool for herself. And while she does have the ability to take a life, she chooses not to. And that's why she's in the prison school, is because she's being punished by her family to learn how to take a life. And what I love about her character development is that she eventually develops feelings that are so real for the main character. She is actually prepared at very major points in the story to actually try and kill someone. In order to, like, actually, in order to save the main character. And I thought that was very respectful of her. Oh gosh. Triple thrust. I love it when I time that triple thrust to y'all killing the boss. It just looks so funny. I'm like just going Leroy Jenkins, and then bam, boss is dead. Honestly, it's great. I love it. Someone drew Gyarados' mouth closed. Why? He's a fish. He needs to have his mouth open so he can breathe. I love fish because they always have that, like, dumbfounded fish look on their face where their mouth is just permanently open, like, yeah. Yeah, literally, Coach. She literally looks at her morals and says, I love this man so much, I'd kill someone for him. Like, she's, like, and I'm not gonna lie, she's really normal. Like, she's just a normal type character in the show, in the book. I love her so much. Also, we have a gag character. So, one of the things that I love about all the characters in Psycom is every single one of them has a special ability. So, like, the main character is, like, ridiculously strong. And, oh yeah, we do have a yandere, the little sister. So, when Bro gets arrested, his sister turns into a yandere because all he's ever done his whole life is try to protect her, and she can't cope with the fact of being alone to the point she actually tries to go and well, I can't say that on YouTube, so I'll just leave that up to you guys. And she gets herself thrown in the prison school. Yeah, so she's actually the yandere. Eri is, like, when I say Eri is the normal one, she's literally the normal one. And one of my favorite characters is this this one guy. So he's kind of like the comic relief, but he only comes up, like, very, like, maybe like once or twice in the whole book. And he's like, I think they call him, like, Mohawk Guy. Mohawk Guy's special ability is basically immortality, but he's extremely freaking dumb. Like, he's so dumb, he spends most of the time in detention, which is basically just a torture cell. Because he pisses off the homeroom teacher so much, she's gotten to the point where she tries to kill him, but she can't kill him, because, like, she cannot find a way to, like, he keeps surviving through, like, dumb luck. So I think his, like, special ability is, like, borderline immortality, but he can actually, like, take damage. The other character I really like in the series was, so when I say Eri is normal, that's technically a lie. There is, like, one side chick who is also normal. But, her ability is really weird. She is a poisoner, but she doesn't poison people. Her ability is making food, and essentially, she makes food that is so normal, but for some reason, it turns poisonous. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You can regen limbs, but not brain cells. He's really dumb. Why is Nero not in the party? I think we have a full party right now. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Sin saying Bunchard is not as kind as me. Oh my gosh. Also, no, it is not a left-handed mouse. I'm right-handed. It just looks left-handed because of the camera. So the camera is facing me. So my right is my left. Or, no, my left is my... Have I lost some brain cells? Man, I really can't think right now, can I? I've been talking about SciComm for so long. I've just kind of like lost the plot here in my head. Yeah, inverted, yeah. Yeah, so it's like looking in a mirror. Kinda, but it's still inverted. So it's not like my right is my left. My right is my right. I'm trying to think about this in my head. It's not helping. You know, honestly, I'd rather just not think about it. This is my right hand. Say hi, right. Hi. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm trying to, like, keep it together so that way I can do my combos, and I'm failing. Also, hi, Virgil, how's it going? Dude, I'm not gonna lie, farming makes me lose brain cells so much. There we go, crossfire. I'm gonna shut up for a second just so I can sort my thoughts out. Nice kill, let's go. Not much, just passing by. Well, it's nice to see you, Virgil. You're gonna check your skill, Devo? Go for it, check your skills. Alright, so we are 68%. We are just 1% shy of 69. Of level 252. You have swift attack on your skill? Yeah, if you have a swift attack, won't you lose a little bit of your DPS there? Oh my gosh, there we go. Also, thank you, Virgil, and good luck with you. Enjoy your day. Have a good one, or if it's nighttime, have a good night. Oh my gosh. Good luck, Mr. Motivation. I would show off the shadowless slash, but actually, can I play my katana? Oh no, it's only level 161. I wouldn't be able to do anything with it. Man, I want to show off the shadowless. I wish I could show off the shadowless for you guys, man. I would get it on my katana if it wasn't a waste of skill points. Honestly, Devo, out of all the dragons, I would not want to cook this one. This one looks disgusting. That tail meat looks rancid. Like, out of all the dragons, I would not cook Mimeugon. That would just be disgusting. Alright, I'm gonna get my decoy shot since I'm gonna be on slow mode for a second. Or he's just gonna die. Oh my gosh, I see Canada playing Minecraft Dungeons. Not gonna lie, that was actually a pretty good game. I played Minecraft Dungeons for like a few hours, and not gonna lie, it was actually pretty fun. I just didn't like that it felt really too easy. You've eaten worse, you can cook it. I just don't think he makes really good meat. Yeah, honestly, if there's one dragon tail I wish I could eat, Toru. I need to know why Toru keeps trying to get Kobayashi to eat her tail. Yeah, literally, Mimyu looks like he has worms, and that's why I would not eat Mimyu. But like in like Dragon Maid, like I really want to know what Toru's tail tastes like. It honestly, it has to be something delicious, right? Like surely she's not trolling. Maybe it actually does taste really good, you know? Don't eat Toru's tail, but then why does it look delicious? So what if she has some slight poison in her body, I'm sure. But, yeah. There's cheese with worms. If I eat my cheese and a worm comes out, I'm torching it. And then I'm torching myself. But it kind of reminds me of that movie, How to Eat Fried Worms. That was a really funny movie. And honestly, props to that kid for following through with that bet. I mean, honestly, technically, you can eat worms. There's nothing wrong with it. It's protein, just a small amount of protein. Just make sure you don't eat a bad one or anything, yeah? Honestly, my favorite food is shrimp. I love shrimp. I love eating shrimp. There's so many different ways you can prepare shrimp. I love it. Maybe I'll make some shrimp tomorrow on my grill at work. And yes, I do have a grill at work. Oh my gosh, how much damage was that on my crossfire? I think my crossfire just did like a really big stack of damage. There are burgers made with worms? Wait, you can make burger meat out of worms? Oh my gosh, that sounds really interesting, actually. Alright, so my crossfire did 2,330,000 damage. But if I add up the other small damages, I did nearly 2.5. Actually, yeah, I did around like 2.5, 2.6. Because that's nearly 100k on each. So rounding down would be like maybe soft 2.6 million. Which honestly isn't that bad for 4 stacks of damage and not 5. Yeah. That's not fair. Shrimp will immediately win the conversation. That's because Shrimp is really good and Shrimp doesn't need anything else to win. There's a reason Shrimp is amazing. Can we cook bobbit worms? Alright, let me look this up. What is a bobbit worm? Hold on. What is a bobbit worm? No, oh gosh, no. Get that off my screen. No. That's gross. Why would you say that? Oh my gosh, Zeno, no. That is... Oh my goodness. Why does it look like the freaking Ghost Leviathan from Subnautica? Reminds me of Hickory Horn Devils. My goodness. You're testing food, 2 portions without vegetable versus 1 portion without vegetable. 1 portion with vegetable makes you full longer. I mean, vegetables have a lot of fiber, don't they? So they make you feel full, right? There's a thing you can build it. It basically turns every organic trash into dirt with worms. I mean, that's just compost, right? That's literally just composting, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, so I was actually talking to my mother, and because of how it is with like buying land and property over here in the States, currently with the market, she's essentially telling me to wait for things to kind of like go down and wait for a good opportunity. But like what they're trying to get me to do, my mother actually invited me to come live over on their land and essentially give me an opportunity to own a portion of the land that they have and build my own like house on it. Of course, I would have to foot the bill for everything. But if I get like a really small, like, I think if I get like a really small, like, insulated shed that can have some wiring and plumbing hooked up to it, I think it would be a really good idea. And since it lives all the way out there, like, out in the middle, like, the countryside, I actually do have access to a fiber service out there. So I'd be able to get really good Wi-Fi out there. But obviously I would not be able to do this for like maybe like a couple years, because they have to like work out all the details. Also, hi Che, how's it going? No, I am not rich. I am very, very dirt poor. I just work very well with my financial resources. When I was coming out of high school, I did everything in my power to make sure that my financial reserves were really good going into adulthood. So all I gotta really basically do is just make sure I save money, and I'm pretty much fine. Also, how you doing, Che? Good morning. Oh wait, no, it's evening for me, morning for you. So good morning. Are you getting ready for work right now? Actually, wait, no, it's a Saturday for you, right? So you don't have to work, right? No work for you. That's good. How am I the only one live? How am I the only one alive? Thank you so much, Devo. I did not know how much longer I could keep that up. See, Che gets to enjoy no work. I have to go to work tomorrow. Tomorrow is my Monday. But thank goodness my supervisor will be long gone. That is like the only saving grace of Saturday being my Monday is that my supervisor is nowhere to be seen. Good riddance. I can do my work at my own leisure and actually stay focused. Because like my supervisor is like highly passive aggressive. And he takes company policy way too far. So like typically whenever, like anytime he messages me, it just makes me angrier. Because I'm like, stop. Let me do my job. You pay me to do this task. You're not letting me do this task. You're sitting there chatting. You're like chatting me and distracting me. And anything he says barely has any beneficial input. Leave work. Are you gonna support me if I do? I wish I could just stream full time. Honestly, I would. Alright, let me get my decoy shot put down. How did I take damage? What? Banzai! Also, Che is a really good friend. Che is also someone who plays Toram online, and Che also streams. And Che does really amazing streams. I'm not gonna lie, I'm literally always lurking in the background. You'll leave work and become a potato? Oh, guys. I don't think I could become a potato. I would always be working in some capacity. Like, say what you will about streaming, but I mean, technically it is a job, and I treat it like one. So it's like, if I actually add up all my working hours, I'm probably working pretty close to above 70 hours a week. Why does she have cool sunglasses? Because Che has really cool sunglasses, that's why. Her smugness has earned her the right of wearing the coolest sunglasses. And because she's the Yakuza. Yeah, exactly. Che is my role model. Oh no, Dodoko wants to be lazy. What if you were lazy, Dodoko? How would you finish your arts? I mean, technically, if anyone is aspiring to be Che, Devo, I'm looking at you. You and your army of Che cosplays. You know what I mean, Devo. I've seen your avatar appearances. I know what you're up to. You need to be better than Devo. Oh my gosh. See, he's doing it right now. Look at this man. Look at this. You get back here. Look at this man. Is that literally not Che in the party right there? Look at that. He's even got the ahoge. Do we have to make a Byx cosplay? You know, actually, one of y'all actually does have a really good Byx cosplay, and I forgot who was it. One of y'all has a really good cosplay of me somewhere. I know it's one of y'all. I don't know if it was Zeno. I don't think it was Zeno. I don't remember. You slept for 7 hours? Man, that sounds like a skill issue. I slept for 8, possibly 9. Yeah, I slept like 8 or 9 hours this morning. You gotta up your game, Che. You're not being potato enough. You're gonna let me out potato you? Dang. Why you do big damage? Did you change your class? Oh, since Che is here, I should totally play my my magic dual sword. Exactly. Sleep is for the weak. And I'm a very weak individual. Devo, you really do need to get some sleep, my guy. You really, really, really need to get some sleep. I'm getting really worried about you. You keep waking up at like 3 a.m. You're a sleep-deprived potato. Just do a sleeping stream to catch up on your sleep. That's all you gotta do. That's the answer to everything. Nice. Magic laser! Yeah! 1 damage! Yeah! I love my laser. It's like do my full attack rotation, then be like Byxis beam! Yeet me off a bridge? No. Do not yeet me off the bridge. Why would you want to do that? Hey, Mimiyugan, what if you just gave us an X-Full? Yeah, why you want to yeet me so much, Cyber? Why? Is it because you're playing on Genshin? I think that's your problem, yeah? That's massive chase. Oh gosh, Devo keeps dying. That's a massive chase. You know, honestly, what is the definition of masochism? Hold on. Let's see, Google. What is the definition of masochist? A person who derives sexual gratification from their own pain or humiliation. Does that mean streamers are masochists? I think by definition, that makes a lot of streamers masochists. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense actually. Yeah. I just noticed. What if I asked ChatGPT, be like, hey ChatGPT, is Byxis channel VTuber a masochist? I think that would be really funny to do. Just be like, let me do a quick check. Man, poor Mimi is just getting bullied at this point. We're starting to get really good on our runs here. I'm really surprised we haven't gotten an Extel yet. Ooh, but we have been getting the daggers. Wait, no, I think these are from an Air boss. Never mind. What if it says, yes? You know what? Hold on. Let me ask it real quick. Let's see. ChatGPT. Is Byxis channel the VTuber over on YouTube a masochist? I'm a little scared by this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, there's no way. There is no publicly available information indicating that Byxis channel, a wizard-themed VTuber on YouTube. By the way, I did not tell him my theme. It did that itself. Identifies as a masochist. Apparently I'm a girl. Her content primarily features gameplay across various genres, including RPGs, shooters, MMOs, and horror games. While some VTubers incorporate masochistic themes into their content, there's no evidence to suggest that Byxis channel does so. I love how ChatGPT is like, well, technically yes, but actually no. Why am I a female though? Like, how in the world, you know? ChatGPT never lies. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was very interesting that it derived that I'm a wizard-themed VTuber from the fact that I just told it to look at my channel. But like, why does it think I'm a woman? I'm not a woman. Oh wait, I have female-inspired thumbnails. Never mind. See, Lyrico is asking us about the HP in Toram. Let me scroll up a second. Hold on. Oh yeah, so the way health in Toram works is a little weird. So any class you play in Toram is going to be one of three things. It's either going to be a tank, a semi, or it's going to be a DPS. If you're a DPS, you're going to have low HP. You can, on average, with a max level build, naturally accumulate over 10,000 HP. Sometimes it caps at like 13k. Now, more tanky style builds will have tens of thousands of HP, whereas a semi DPS may have a couple extra thousand. And one of the big damage types that really screws over a lot of people is called fractional damage. I probably am not going to explain this very well, but imagine the higher your HP is, the more fractional damage you take, essentially. So for tanks, it can be pretty fatal if they don't avoid it. So if you ever like pick up Toram, never be discouraged from the fact that you don't have health. Nobody has health. I don't have health, the next guy doesn't have health. Yeah, so like a semi-knuckle may be like 20,000, a mage might be more like 7k, and for some other people it may be vastly different. Also, hello Ong, how's it going? Hi, hi! I think for the longest amount of time, my mage was probably like 5,000 HP. And this is why we also use our player buffs. The buffs that we get from our food. That is why we run that. So that way we can get things like an extra 1,000 MP, maybe an extra 5,000 health. And because, like, honestly, like, our stats are pretty low. And this is kind of like how most builds are going to look like. Because in Toram, we have a level cap. And we only get so many skill points and so many stat points. So typically, we have to make sure our investments give us the biggest amount of return. And since bosses are typically going to one-shot us anyways, we do not level HP. And for the most part, unless it scales off HP, you're not going to level it. So for us, we level our attack speed and our damage. Now, the reason my agility is higher than my strength on this build is essentially because I get more benefit from agility over strength. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, Lurk, you got it. You got it. Who is this? All right, let me swap back over to my Bowtana. I just wanted to show Che my dual sword. Yeah, exactly. Basically, in exchange for your health, you get very high motion speed and other benefits, yeah. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, so many people give me like random friend requests, I'm like, who are you? At least introduce yourself to me. I don't typically accept a friend request if it's random. I just don't do that. It's not in my nature. I need to know who you are. Like, why would I let us... How did he hit me? I was outside the attack. What the heck? My dual sword is better than yours? I don't believe that. Your dual sword is very amazing, Che. By the way, Che, when are we farming that meteor sword? When are we gonna do that again, huh? We still gotta get that for you, you know? Oh my gosh, y'all gonna burn. You wonder? I mean, I'd be down for farming with you to give you a little extra luck. Honestly, I think the only reason my dual sword is pretty okay is just because I had the meteor sword. And the fact that I had a piercer for it. Like, I literally casually spent 300 mil, or more like 200 to 300 mil on this sword because I had a piercer. Oh yeah, if you want to build like a semi DPS, like a tank to like do damage, yeah, you can do that. It's just gonna be kind of low. You don't know when I'll be free from work? I can give you my schedule. It never changes. I'll give you my schedule later. I actually have a pretty free schedule, Che. I just try not to bother you with it most of the time. Thursday day off? Yeah, I have Thursday off. We can do it Thursday if you want to. Ah, I got hit. Yeah, if you want to do Thursday, Che, I'm definitely down for it. I can do your time too if you want, so I can wake up early. Man, you want to see damage? Ah, you want to see damage? Man, you guys like damage? Man, I heard damage. Yeah. Yeah. I got something for you guys. What element is this boss? Ooh, he's Earth. Ah. Let me just swap my mage into sports mode for a second. Let me just put this into sports mode. Let me see, where's my javelin? There we go. Yeah. What is my build, Vin? Insta-kill. That's what my build is. Let's go. 54 million HP. Easy. As long as I don't die. I cast death. Alright, boys, let's have a nice, clean fight. You're expecting a carry? Now. Any different sets of armor depending on the boss? Element-wise, yes. Damage-wise, no. The reason I'm swapping my gear around is because this is an Earth element boss, so their defense tends to be higher. So in exchange for swapping out my crit rate, I'm accumulating Pierce for their defense. And this is also one of my highest base attack staffs that also has damage to that also damages with Pierce. Yeah. You quit playing because it's boring, Ben? I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry. I still have so much fun with this game just because it's way different than everything else I play. But no, for the most part, you only really need to run like one armor type and one weapon. But if you want to maximize your damage potential, then you'll have other equipments. I mean, there's a lot of new content then. I would definitely recommend playing it again. Alright, who's gonna touch the boss first? Goodbye, Mimyu. Oh my gosh. I mean, I play pretty casually. I don't play this game 24/7. I think I've made pretty good progress, honestly. Also, hello, Akakuro. How's it going? Yeah, I know, right? New collab is coming up. I can't wait. Oh, I don't have enough MP, do I? Dang. Oh, come on! Don't do that to me, Mimir. Don't do this to me. Alright guys, we got the damage buff, let's do this! And scene! Let's go! Nice-oo! Nice, got attacker, let's go! Man, I hardly ever get attackers. Man, honestly, I swear, I get attacker, and it feels amazing, because, like, in the past, I used to never get attacker, but nowadays, I actually get attacker, and I'm so happy. Also, have a good night, or, wait, have a good morning, Che. Man, I was like, you said you're going to go to sleep, and I was like, wait, what time of day is it for you? Let's see, so, like, right now, it's like, Che, go get some coffee! Man. Also, thank you, Vin. Thank you. 7 more? I know, right? Just 7 more. We're almost there. We're gonna get there eventually. Don't worry. I'm not in a big hurry to hit 1K. It's right there. I know it's not going anywhere. We're making really good progress. Yeah. But, Che, have a good morning. I hope you get up at some point. I hope you enjoy your day. Have a good weekend, okay? No coffee, you only have coffee. Nice. Nice. Oh, gosh. Did I get squirrel staff for staff scroll? I did not. There's a lot of things I did not get from doing the event because all I really cared for was shadow. Also, Akakuro, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. Arigato. Thank you. It's very much appreciated. Let's see. I wonder, can I do the thing outside of combat? Can I see how high my attack goes nowadays? Let's see. Resonance. Not recovery. Brave aura. MP charge buff. Oh, it doesn't hit hot. Wait, it didn't go up. Wait. Kato. Wait, Kato. Prayer. Over limit. Man, it's because I don't have my 2 slot, is it? I could have sworn it went higher than that. I know it goes higher than that. Hold on. Eh? That's so weird. No, let's do some ultimate runs. We'll do like 2 more ultimate runs. You get on mostly when it's June, Ong? Oh, I got you. Yeah, right before anniversary, right? Yeah, for the most part, I'm trying to take Toram more seriously. But, like, I'm only taking it seriously for my mage. Like, my mage is, like, my favorite class, obviously. Because, like, I've played it since day one. And it makes doing solos very, very interesting. There's the notification. Oh my gosh. That's so weird. I did all my buffs and I didn't really get much of an increase. Let me try it again. I could have sworn I could buff it all the way up to 10k though. Man, I forgot what it was. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. You know, let me see. It's probably this. Because I'm using pure set. That could honestly be... Oh, yeah, you're right. Hold on. Yeah, you're right. I'm not wearing my Schmet hairpin. Alright, so 9,660. $9,690. Come on, come on, come on. Hit 10k. Ah! I swear it drives me insane. Actively Oh, did Braveheart turn off? Oh, yeah, that's right. Braveheart turned off. Thank you, Akka. 9,999. Man, that's a screenshot right there. That is a screenshot. Last time I did this, it hit 10,120. Now you're telling me it's just gonna hit 9,999? That's how you're gonna do me, game? Really? Oh, that's right. I need to use up all my MP. Yeah, that's right. I'll check it during combat. How's about that? By the way, I'm running damage to elements, so I don't have raw stats. It has been my mission for like the last 6 months to try and hit 10k on this build. Alright, let's do this. Nice! Yeah, 10,000, let's go! Hello, souls! No, Toram is definitely not dying. The community has been around for a very long time. I'd say it's still very active. Everyone's still actively playing and enjoying the content. Toram is definitely not going to go anywhere for a while, is all I gotta say. Like, you'll have to imagine, Irina has been, like, what, live for like 15 years now or something? Exactly. Go to Sophia to check if it's dead. People are still always crowding the servers. There's been active collabs going on. They're adding a lot of additional main quest story content, as well as additional modes for more difficult boss fights. They redid Pillow Kitagawa to also include Piava as a surprise boss encounter. Like, it's been going really well lately. I have to say, I've been really proud of the devs recently. Not to mention, they've been overhauling a lot of the classes in game. Like, Halberd can now be played between physical and magic playstyles. And not to mention, we have a lot of additional magic skills that change how our playstyles function. Magic Warrior is probably going to get changes over the next 2 years. Not to mention, we're getting Necromancy and Golem skills pretty soon, as well as additional Katana that'll give us more movement, as well as an additional way to play Katana. I would definitely say that anyone that is saying that the game is dead, like, what people have to realize is Toram is not going to be a game that is going to challenge the big titles. Like, what I like about Toram is that it has an active and loyal community. That's what I like about Toram. And the fact that it's still a small game, but, like, it still has a lot of support is, like, really amazing. It speaks volumes. Like, yes, we have the average issues that a lot of MMOs have. Like, there's inflation, there's a lot of bots sometimes and stuff, but, like, you know, I still say the devs are still doing a pretty good job at developing the game. Exactly. More bugs every skill release, Zaka. Yeah, we love seeing the bugs, don't we? Yeah. Honestly, I've never really encountered a lot of bugs. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I will definitely say Toram is a really fun game. But I would say that for some people, you might find it boring being a newbie. I tried this game out on the whim of a friend that really wanted me to try it out because they knew I loved games like Dark Souls that had, like, really interesting combat. And that's what I like about Toram, is the combat is very, very interesting. I have developed my mage very slowly over the course of 2 years. I only play about 1 day a week, sometimes more if my time allows me. And I've made incredible progress. And I'm very proud of how far I've come along. Also, hello, Machine God, how's it going? Ow. That one hurt, not gonna lie. Also, yeah, there's like a dime a dozen MMOs out there. Not all of them live for a very long time. So I'd say about 10 years in the running is pretty good for Toram. I could still see this game going for another 5 years as long as they don't release anything else to stretch the audience too thin. And honestly, I actually enjoy a lot of the characters in-game. The story is pretty nice and engaging at times. Now, I will say the writing could use a little bit of work. Definitely not looking at the recent main quest story patch where they literally killed someone off in like 5 minutes. But I mean, that's just me. I know, right, Zena? I was trying not to say the name. Like, I was trying not to say the name. Actually, I got an idea. Do you guys want to try another boss real quick? I want to try another boss. Guys, y'all want to try Castilia? Can we do Castilia? Yeah? Alright, I'll meet y'all over there. Have a good night, Digital. Thank you for joining us. Have a good one. Alright, let's do high difficulty boss. I low-key kind of just want to show off the some of the later boss fights in the game. Just because we have some people here that may not know what an in-game boss kind of looks like. Let me swap back over to my crit build. Time to skydive. I'm sorry, Zeno. Let me turn off my flinching mechanic real quick. Let me just turn it over to recovery, so that way I don't guess I'll kill through the auto retaliate. So basically what we're about to try and do is what we call a high difficulty boss. Now, not all of them are incredibly hard, but it's highly recommended that you do them in a party. You didn't sign up for this, Dotako? It's fine. It's fine, Dotako. It's fine. A lot of these bosses typically have more engaging mechanics and or punishing mechanics. Like auto retaliation or phase changes, safe zones, and things like that. And can sometimes really kind of take a lot out of you as a player. But I really want to show this off a little bit, just because I really like Castilia. I mean, what better way to end the night than going skydiving off the side of the arena stage, am I right? You're trying Lazy Nuck, Zeno? Oh gosh. Don't die. Don't die, Zeno. Hello, entity. Welcome. Time for skydiving. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I probably should have ate more consumables. I guess Zeno is just gonna be hell diving, am I right? Yeah, Zeno is very powerful. Zeno is really good. You don't see a lot of poison users in the game, honestly, unless they're a barehanded DPS. Yeah, can you hold aggro Devo? Don't worry, I'll substitute the damage. Don't worry. But I mean, if y'all want to run just DPSs, I'm down for it. I'm not against it. I just thought it'd be kind of cool if we just did Castilia a little bit. Oh, there she goes with her lasers again. Ha, Castilia, you never change, do you? There we go. Yeah, healers exist. There's just not a lot of them. Oh, did I really just get hit with mana explosion? Oh gosh. Alright, time for phase change. Where do I go and hide? Oh gosh, where do I hide? There we go. Everyone's still here? Let's go. Too far from the orb? Man, I felt that. Looks like Devo got taken out as well. Man, I got hit. Alright, moving the goalpost. Stay alive, Dotako, stay alive! Castilia is not so much as a high defense boss, just more of a pain in the butt. But you still need good damage for her, though. Let's see, Dotako's holding aggro. I forgot where to go hide. So I think I'm just gonna hide, and I got the aggro, don't I? Ah, there it is. I was like, where do I go hide? No, of course I missed that. Dotica, if you fall off the ledge, don't worry. I'm gonna follow you straight after. I will be joining you. No! Dang it! Got me! Ah! I should have teleported there, but I didn't have enough of a reaction. Oh my gosh, Zeno is still alive! Oh my gosh! Go for it, Zeno! Go for it! You got this! My gosh, the tornadoes! But yeah, no, there's healers, tanks, there's a variety of DPSs and hybrid classes. There's also people that can just do buffing if they want to. Yeah, it's definitely a raid boss. Yeah, these are definitely more like raid bosses. You know what's funny is I've actually never actually seen the guild raid boss. We actually also have, what is it called again? What type of party is it? We have we have two bosses. One of them is called Venena. And the other boss is called, what was it? What is his name again? What's the, Guys, what is the name of that goopy looking boss that attacks the sky? Mulgoon, yes. So Mulgoon, Venena, Ultimate Nina. Those are the three, what do you call it? Alliance parties that we have in the game. So essentially, those are like a raid boss that is designed for two parties. And then there's also a multi-party raid boss in the guild raids that I've actually never once seen in my life. I've never once seen the guild raid boss ever. I've never had the opportunity to go in there. But in terms of like a proper like one party raid boss, then yes, these fulfill that role. And a lot of them have really good gear, drops, sometimes crystals and stuff. It's really nice. Guild bosses are easy. Don't guild bosses just have like a frack ton of HP or something, Dotico? I really want to like see a guild raid boss like one time. I just want to touch it with my staff one time. That is it. Just once, nothing more, nothing less. But I don't run a guild, so I don't think I'm ever going to see that in my life. Become a chaser? Yeah, but then I would have to leave my current guild, and most of the people in the Discord are in this guild, so it's like, I'd rather not leave just yet. If people left the guild, then I could consider joining the Chasers. Oh my gosh, Takaka, I love mulgooning with the bros. Gosh, oh my goodness. Alright, Devo, let's go! I am surprised I was able to dodge that, actually. Can I survive this? Yes. Thank goodness. Well, this is a predicament. I am cut off. Alright, where's my safe spot? I mean, then again, if we have Devo here, I could just iframe through it, you know? I am staying inside of this barrier, and I am not putting any of my hands and feet outside of it. Well, I'm gonna enjoy my lovely stun period. I love getting stunned. Getting stunned is so much fun. No! And there it is. I didn't pay attention to the phase change. No! Hi, Zeno. Oh, how nice of you to join me out here. Yeah. Alright, I'll do one more run. I'm about at my limit. I'll do one more. Yeah, this is the one annoying thing with high difficulty bosses. They can just yeet you back to the outside of the arena and you can't go back in. I think it's mostly to add a little bit of difficulty to people that like to do what are called gem runs. Which are basically guaranteed drops for bosses. So I think they just kind of like have the arena thing as like an added layer of difficulty. Honestly though, when are we gonna try doing Pillow Kitagawa though? Like, can y'all imagine Pillow Kitagawa? Oh my gosh. That boss is so annoying. Alright, looks like everyone else also got yeeted. Sorry guys, my bad. Alright, I'll do one more try. Oh, I love running camouflage so much. Why do y'all hate camouflage? I love camouflage. Don't you just love that little 2-second stun duration you get when you take aggro as a bow user? I mean, you get like, what, 40-something crit rate? I like it. And you don't even get stunned when you're solo. You don't hate camo, you hate the Pillow Kitagawa fight? I know, right? We all hate Pillow Kitagawa. No offense, but if y'all keep mentioning the iframes on Knuckles, y'all are gonna get your class nerfed. They literally put in every single live stream, stop saying things about Nux, otherwise they're gonna go after it. I'm not gonna lie, the Castilia, oh gosh. No! Alright, there we go. I was about to say Castilia's, dash saved me from getting killed until I saw the stun. I was like, oh, I see. Soka. I'm screwed. Oh well. I'm at the limit of my brain cells anyways. Oh man. You know what's worse than Pillow Kitagawa though? Remember that time I accidentally split the party up on the last phase of Vtuber? That was a terrible time. Cause like, fun fact, if you're ever inside of a party in an arena, if someone disbands the party, fun fact, it'll literally just refresh the boss and give it full HP. And I totally forgot everyone was in the boss arena. That was terrible. Probably the worst crime I've ever committed. And it was on accident, too. I mean, you guys don't have to jump. Nah, Dodico, you don't have to jump. You don't have to go skydiving if you don't want to. Don't do it. Don't do it, Dodico. Don't do it. Don't go skydiving. It's not worth it. I'm sorry, Devo. But hey, we made some memories that day, did we not? Look at us. We're still bringing it up to this day. Big's evil? Occasionally I can be evil. Just gotta love it, like, when, yeah. What's so funny? Nothing. Nothing? I'm being on my best behavior, Leia. Best behavior. 100% hands down. Definitely not doing anything wrong here. No, no, no. Nothing to see here. Nope. Nothing to see here at all. No, no siree. Just being my usual baka self. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There we go. Wait, did Dodoko get yeeted? Aw, man. PTSD is good for bonding? I know, right? Just look at the Marine. Okay. Alright, I need to shut up. I need to actually shut up. That was actually kind of out of pocket. I'm sorry. Sorry, that was a bit of my dark humor coming out. Listen, I have a lot of family in the military. Okay? My humor can be a little out of hand sometimes. You killed Dodoko? Wait, did you send an attack flying at Dodoko? Man, Dodoko's gonna remember that. Oh gosh. Oh man. Alright, but anyway, I am at my mental limit. I have to get up early for work at like 4 a.m. tomorrow, and I gotta be on time. So I want to make sure I get plenty of sleep tonight. But, oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much. It was fun to get a bit of leveling in on the Bowtana and kind of practice our rusty skills. It's been a little while since I've really kind of like come in to like do some serious grinding on one of my character slots. Maybe, just maybe, hopefully, within like the next 2 weeks or something, I will be able to get that to max level. Yeah. Take a picture of the failed high difficulty boss team. No, I'm not going to do that to you guys. I am not going to do that to you guys. But I am at my limit though. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Also, Twitch side, I hope you guys also have a wonderful night. Akai, it was very nice seeing you. I hope you have a good day. But yeah, I think we're going to end here for the night, guys. I hope you all have an amazing weekend. We're probably going to do a Minecraft stream tomorrow. So we're going to take it nice and chill, very easy, do some cool mining around, do some farming and stuff, maybe do some building. And then Sunday, I may do a gacha game, possibly. I haven't really decided yet. It depends on how tired I get by Sunday. But I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all next time, and bye-bye!